Welcome to Style and Confidence, where transformative coaching meets personal styling for business success. I'm your host, Claire Silk, a transformative life coach and a personal stylist, passionate about helping women like you align your inner worth with your outer expression. Each week, we explore how to build lasting confidence from the inside out, so you can show up as your most authentic, empowered self. Whether you're looking to break through limiting beliefs, build authentic confidence and a winning mindset, or create a wardrobe that truly empowers you, you are in the right place. Get ready to transform your relationship with both your mind and your style. Hello and welcome back. We're in the second week of January now, and I feel I'm getting back into the swing of things. Obviously, at the start of January, there is lots of chatter about what everyone wants to achieve in 2026. If you can avoid feeling overwhelmed by the noise, then you can focus on your own plans. I do like the start of a new year and September, when we can think about the new things that we want. Whether you have big plans or smaller goals, you're moving forwards, trying to elevate yourself and quite likely working towards keeping up with your identity. Sometimes identity shifts are subtle and just happen as we gradually evolve. Sometimes they're more obvious, like pregnancy, becoming a mother, a change in your health, an injury, a divorce or a new job, or perimenopause. I know that I experienced a big shift in identity when I became a mum, living with loss and grief and returning to work. All these events challenged my understanding of who I was, and I was left with a disconnect as I navigated my way to the woman I was becoming each time. And this is what I want to talk about today: becoming. I think we often misunderstand what it means to become the woman we're meant to be or want to be. We think it's about transformation, change, or turning into someone that we're not yet. But the woman you're becoming is already within you. She's not some distant version of you that you need to reach. You are already her. She just needs a little encouragement to be seen. So in today's episode, I'm going to explore what this means, the signs that you are ready to step into this next level of yourself, and how the way that you present yourself to the world, including something as simple as the colours you wear, play a powerful role in this journey. And at the end, I'm going to tell you about something that I'm excited to be hosting at the end of this month, which brings together what I will cover today. My decision to return to the world of work meant another identity shift for me. As I was standing in front of my wardrobe, getting ready for an interview, I turned to the same black dress that I always did for interviews. It was safe, professional, and invisible. As I was putting it on, I couldn't help but wonder, is this who I am, or is this who I think I should be? Since becoming a mum, I'd been dressing in jeans and jumpers on repeat, my new uniform. Now, stepping out of my comfort zone, going for an interview, I was playing it safe, not drawing too much attention to myself and staying in the background whilst simultaneously wanting to be noticed and get the job, of course. My identity had changed when I became a mum. I got comfortable with it, and now, as I was heading back into the world of work, it was changing again. I was afraid of being seen as who I really was, and to be honest, I wasn't really sure who I was. This was quite a departure from the outfits I used to wear during my career in fashion on the buying floor. I was afraid that if I wore the colours or styles I was drawn to, that people wouldn't take me seriously, that I'd seem too feminine, too soft, not professional enough, not confident enough. So I hid, behind black, a safe armour. I looked at my faithful black dress and thought, the woman I'm becoming, the woman I already am inside, isn't a black all the time type of woman. Now, I love black, and I do wear a lot of it, but not to hide. I also love pink and fur and sequins. The woman I was becoming, actually, deep inside I already was, had warmth, had personality, and her own unique style. By refusing to express that, I was refusing to be seen. So I made a different choice. I added patterned tights and silver shoes. Oh, I loved those shoes. Nothing dramatic, but it felt different, more like me. I felt comfortable and confident. The woman you are becoming is already within you. She's not waiting for you to achieve more, accomplish more, become more impressive. Forget the more, better, best narrative. She's waiting for you to see her, believe in her and express her. One of the most powerful ways we do that is often overlooked, is through how we present ourselves, including the colours we wear. I know that might sound superficial, but the external and internal are deeply connected. When you are wearing colours that don't feel like you, or you're dressing in ways that feel safe rather than authentic, it affects how you feel internally. It affects your self-image. When you wear colours that resonate with who you truly are, you feel more grounded, present and visible, as they allow you to express yourself and who you are. The women who are stepping into their next level and on the edge of something new are ready to be more visible, impactful and fully themselves. Firstly, they have self-belief. They don't seek external validation or wait until they feel 100% ready. They don't wait until they're perfect or for someone to tell them that it's a good idea and they're allowed to step up. They decide they're ready and they step forwards, sure that they will rise to the challenge and figure it out, full of trust of themselves. Secondly, they align their external expression with their internal knowing. They stop dressing for who they used to be or who they think they should be. They start dressing for who they are becoming, or more accurately, who they already are but haven't found the courage to fully express themselves at that level yet. This isn't superficial, it's strategic. When your external expression matches your internal identity, you show up with a different level of confidence and presence. Thirdly, they invest in themselves without waiting to feel like they've earned it. They don't wait until they've hit a certain milestone to invest in their development, their visibility, their personal brand. They invest because they believe they're worthy of the investment, and that belief accelerates their growth. Finally, they embrace being seen, even when it's uncomfortable. They know that visibility is part of growth, that being seen is how you create impact, and that hiding, even in subtle ways, just keeps you stuck. So these women make choices that increase their visibility. They show up more fully and they express themselves more authentically. That includes how they dress and the colours they choose to wear. I think a lot of women are ready to move on to their next level before they realise that they are. They wait for some external confirmation, perfect moment, or feeling of complete readiness. Often this really just feels like an awareness of a disconnect. I think when you're ready to move on, it doesn't feel like a bold certainty. It feels like a quiet knowing paired with a bit of trepidation. So here are some signs that you might be ready to level up and grow. These are things I've noticed in clients and in myself. 1, you're feeling a disconnect between who you are internally and how you're showing up externally. You might be dressing in ways that feel outdated, playing small in your visibility and holding back, or even using language that doesn't quite match who you are anymore. Maybe you are aware that you want more. This disconnect means you're growing. Your internal identity has evolved, and now your external expression needs to catch up in order for you to feel like yourself again. 2, you're noticing the safe choices you've been making, and they're starting to feel restrictive. Perhaps it's the safe colour palettes you tend to choose, the opportunities you say no to because they feel too visible, or, something that a lot of us women do, downplay your expertise. When staying safe starts to feel more like you're hiding, that's a sign that you are ready to step forwards. 3, you are drawn to women who are more visible, more expressed, more unapologetically themselves. Pay attention to who inspires you and their qualities, because often the women that we're drawn to are showing us who we're ready to become. Like attracts like, and you see a bit of yourself in these inspirational women. If you're noticing women who show up boldly, who use colour with confidence, who are fully visible in their personal brand, or in any way just so obviously comfortable in their own skin, that's your subconscious showing you what's possible. 4, you have a vision for what you want to create, but you feel like you're not there yet. The trouble is, you're never going to feel like you've arrived. There are no bells that go off when you suddenly feel ready. I don't think anyone ever feels ready, really. You just have to put your big girl pants on and get on with it. In the words of Nike, just do it. The woman you are becoming is already within you. She's just waiting for you to claim her, express her, and to be her. And one of the most powerful ways you can do that is to start showing up as her now. Not when you feel ready, now. You have to embody this identity in every way that you can. So how does this connect to colour? Well, colour is one of the most immediate, visceral ways that we communicate who we are. Before you say a word, before anyone knows your credentials, your story, or anything about you, they see you, what you are wearing, and how you present yourself. Studies show that colour actually contributes up to 90% of this non-verbal communication, as it's processed so quickly by the brain. I worked with a client who spent years in black, hiding because she didn't have the confidence to be seen. It worked, but she was invisible, and at the same time longed to be noticed. When she gradually started incorporating colours that she loved, she began to feel more like herself. She received compliments from friends, which further boosted her confidence. She started going to in-person events that she previously hadn't dared to, which built her self-trust. This cycle became self-perpetuating. As she felt more present, more like her true self, she became more confident, then more visible and more confident still. And of course, her business accelerated in line with this. This quiet power that colour has is why I'm hosting a masterclass on the 27th of January called The Quiet Power of Colour, how it influences your confidence and personal brand. Because I've seen both in my own journey and with clients how powerful colour can be in helping you align your outer self with your inner identity. This is about understanding how colour influences confidence, how it shapes perception, and how you can use it strategically to express who you truly are. In it, we'll be exploring why the colours you wear matter more than you think for your confidence and how others perceive you, how to identify colours that genuinely resonate with who you are, rather than who you think you should be or what you think you should be wearing, the psychology of colour in personal branding and presence, and how to use colour strategically without it feeling overwhelming or inauthentic. Because after all, the woman you are becoming is already inside you, just waiting to be expressed. And colour is one of the most powerful, immediate ways to start expressing her. So the practical thing that you can do this week, I'd like you to notice the choices you're making that feel safe rather than authentic. Look at your wardrobe. Are you always going for the same safe colours? Not because you love them, but because they feel safe. Try and think about what comes up for you there. Look at how you're showing up. Are you playing small, staying invisible, or waiting for external validation? Look at the opportunities in front of you. Are you saying no because you don't feel ready yet, or are you saying no because you genuinely don't have any interest in them? Just notice, without judgment, because awareness is the first step. And then ask yourself, what would the woman I'm becoming choose? Not the woman that you're going to be in 5 years' time or a fantasy version when you've arrived, but the woman that you already are inside, the one who's just waiting to be expressed, your very next level. What would she wear? How would she show up? What would she say yes to? It's key to remember that she's not some distant future version of you. She's already here, inside you right now. You don't need to wait until you feel ready to start expressing her. You can start today by making one small change. Could you try wearing a colour that you've been afraid to wear? Speak up in a meeting? Or maybe you could say yes to an opportunity that scares you, but deep down you really want to be able to do it. Or perhaps it's finally investing in yourself in a way that you've been putting off. Whatever it is, do it. Take one small step towards expressing who you are already becoming. And if you want to go deeper into this, specifically around how colour influences your confidence and personal brand, I would love to have you join me for the masterclass on Tuesday the 27th of January. It's free, it's live, and it will change the way you think about how you present yourself to the world. I'll leave the link for you to register in the show notes, and the replay will be sent to everyone who registers. So, as we come to the end, let's recap what we've covered today. The woman that you are becoming is already within you. She's not some distant future version that you need to reach. She's here now, waiting to be seen and expressed. Women who are stepping into their next level do things differently. They stop waiting for permission and external validation. They align their external expression with their internal self. They invest in themselves without waiting to feel that they've earned it. And they embrace being seen. Signs that you're ready for your next level include feeling a disconnect between who you are and how you're showing up, noticing that safe choices now feel restrictive, being drawn to women who inspire you and who are more fully expressed, and having a vision of who you want to be, but feeling like you're not there yet. Colour is one of the most immediate ways that we can express who we are and step into our next level of visibility and confidence. And so your action for this week is to notice where you are playing safe rather than being authentic. And ask yourself what the woman that you are becoming would choose. Then make one choice that expresses her and step into that identity. The woman you are becoming is already inside you. She doesn't need you to achieve more or to become more impressive. She just needs you to see her, believe in her, and have the courage to express her. And one powerful way to start doing that is through how you show up visually, including the colours you choose to wear. So, if you want to explore this more deeply, join me for the Quiet Power of Colour Masterclass on Tuesday, the 27th of January. You can register using the link in the show notes. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really do appreciate it. And if this resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. Send me a message on Instagram or email me. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Thank you for listening to Style and Confidence, where style meets confidence for business success. If you have enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, rate, review, and subscribe so you never miss out on our weekly confidence building conversations. You can also connect with me over on LinkedIn as Claire Silk or on Instagram at Silk Style and Confidence for more style and mindset tips. Until next time, remember, true confidence comes from within. Style helps it shine.